The Kiarajeaneofficial. Like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you can get some more Kiarajeaneofficial. Hey everybody, it's Kiarajeaneofficial. And thank you for clicking on my video. If you can like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I upload a video, that'll be greatly appreciated. You guys, I'm so happy for all the love and the support. Thank you so much. I love you guys so much. And I just wanted to show you guys my appreciation by doing a story time today. And it's the most toxic relationship ever. That's the name of this story time, you guys. You guys loving the hair? You like what I did with the wig? You guys loving it? Let me know in the comments, how did I do in the wig? And on top of that, I did not glue this wig on because for what? I need my edges, honey. So, but do you guys like it? Let me know. But I wrote some things down because I think I'm gonna break this video up into parts because I want to pinpoint the things that I dealt with, but also I want to talk about the positivity after this. You know what I'm saying? So basically I have 7 top things to know that you're in a terrible relationship and you just need to run, regardless if you feel at least one of these traits that a person do to you while you're in a relationship. Just run, honey, because they are toxic. Number 1, abuse. Now, abusive, that's what I'm saying. They're abusive physically, mentally, emotionally, and even spiritually. But I'm gonna get on that in my video because that happened to me. On and off again. When you're in an on and off again relationship, it kind of seems like you guys don't have a real foundation to your relationship, because if you can just break up over any petty little argument or anything, both of you guys don't need to be together because y'all can't even be adults about being in a relationship. Relationships have arguments, have fights, but it's how you guys do it. That's basically what it is. It's how you go about it. It's how you moving with it. Possession and obsession. And what I mean by that is the person act like you're the only person that they have to be around, or you can't have no friends, you can't hang around family, you can't do stuff without them. They want to always be with you, and that's not good. That's toxic. You shouldn't want to be with a person every single day of your life because you're going to grow tired of them and you're just not going to want to be with them anymore after a while, because there's going to be things that they're going to show you, basically push up on you, that they do that they didn't show you at the beginning of the relationship, and it might be a turn off. It might be like, okay, I don't really like that, and that's a pet peeve for me, and I might consider, not being with you type stuff. But yeah, controlling is the number 1 red flag of the person is abusive, because if a person have control, then they feel like they can win all the time. And that's not true, because good and bad, happy and sad, left and right, it's always going to come after one another. So while people thinking that stuff lasts forever, it doesn't. Basically what I was saying about possession and obsession, it will consume your life. Like, the relationship will be all you think about. The person that you're dealing with or stressing out over will be all you think about. Everyone around you will notice a change in your behavior. Yes, your behavior will change. You might not even notice yourself that your behavior will change, but it will change if you're in a toxic relationship, because it happened to me. And number 7, last but not least, a narcissist or a sociopath. Basically, a narcissist is the ultimate manipulator of all manipulation years of life, basically. And a sociopath is just somebody who is just crazy as hell in the head. Like, they're consumed with themselves and they don't show compassion. They don't really care about no one but themselves, to be honest. And the reason why I was talking about that, because all of those things that I just named is what I dealt with in my previous relationship 2 years ago. I was in high school. It was my junior year, going to senior year. Just had got out of a terrible thing with my first love at the time. And I was just wanting to have fun, you know, just wanted to get over him. So I decided to just move on and be in a relationship with this woman. Now, this was my first lesbian relationship. I always, you know, felt a way about girls. I never, you know, expressed it to anyone because I love men way more. It ain't nothing about the D, okay? It ain't nothing like it, okay? But anyways, back to what I was saying. I remember it like it was yesterday. I was sitting on my couch, home from school, just relaxing. And then I get a text message in my inbox, and she asked me out, and it was the summertime. And I was like, well, shit, why not? I'm not doing anything. It's not like it's the school year and people don't have to know. So cool, I'm just gonna have some little fun with you and then go about my life. No, you guys, literally the conversation that I had with this person hit off tremendously. Like, was saying all the right things, being so kind, so generous, so sweet. And I haven't had that in anybody. I never had a gentleman in anybody I ever dated. I had somebody that was nice enough to get in the draws, that was nice enough to, you know, make me feel some type of way. Because, you know, I'm a happy individual, so it doesn't take much for me to be, you know, it don't take much to please me, you know, because I'm down to earth. But basically, me and this person was in a relationship, an extremely toxic relationship for 2.5 years, you guys. This person tried to break me physically, mentally, spiritually, especially spiritually. Like, it was so crazy, you guys. I feel like this person casted a spell on me because everything in the relationship played out in their favor. And I feel so stupid for all the things that I've done in their relationship, knowing the common sense that I have. So it was just really weird to me that I was always falling for certain shit that I knew for a fact was gonna get me in a deeper situation. This relationship scarred me, you guys. Yes, it did. It really, really did. So let me just get into the scarring. I thought that this was the love of my life. I thought I was in love. I thought this was my soulmate. This person made me feel so high, but then made me feel so low. Like, it's terrible when you have somebody that make you feel the best of the best and then make you feel like the bottom of the barrel, ain't never been shit, trash bag, like, of the earth, the planet, like toxic waste. Like, that's terrible for a person to just have your vibrations moving so quickly like that. It gives anxiety, it gives it depression, because it's like, damn, 1 minute we good, next minute we not, and it's unexpected, like a light switch also. So I'm gonna say lesbian relationships are extremely different from regular heterosexual relationships, and this is the reason why, because it's two females, and two females are very emotional, and females know what they want and know how to treat another female because they're a female, obviously. But everything gets deep really quickly. Stuff moves fast. You could say I love you as soon as 1 month of being together. You can move in together within being 3 months together. You can get engaged within 6 months of being together, and now you're married and y'all living together, and now y'all about to adopt a kid in a whole 1.5 years. That's just how fast lesbian relationships are. So there was an incident. This is when everything started to turn sour. And mind you, guys, this person, first of all, here's the first red flag. I decided to go over her house to meet her mom. And when I went to her house, her mom mugged the hell out of me for no damn reason. She didn't even know me, didn't even hear words coming out of my mouth, didn't even hear a conversation of me. She didn't know anything about me and instantly judged me. Literally, you guys, it was this guy that I went to school with, and I ain't seen him since middle school. He looked different. He lost some weight. Dreads got long. So I ain't seen him in a while. And mind you, we only was friends. I never had no relationship with him, never had a crush on him, never liked him. I always looked at him like a homie or a brother. And I went to go give him a hug, and it wasn't no, sexual hug. It wasn't no long hug. Just gave him a hug, and we went about our business. And her mom saw that and thought instantly that I was a hoe. And I'm not understanding. He didn't grab my booty. We didn't curse, say nothing provocative. So I'm not understanding. So I was like, hey, how you doing? Like, I'm very outgoing, outspoken. So I don't mind, talking to parents. I love meeting parents and family members of somebody that I'm with. I'm very confident in that. But, yeah, so I'm just like, hey, how you doing? The mama was like, what's up? I'm like, I didn't say anything, and I was just like, in my head, like, okay, that's just her personality. She just so hood, I guess. And that was that, but I didn't think anything of it, you guys. Fast forward, I'll say 6 months into the relationship, we're really deep. We said we loved each other the 3rd month. We did every damn thing up under the sun together, from, public sex to arguments, and we had our problems already. We had problems, but we also had fun together. Mostly we did have a lot of fun when we were together. We act like we were best friends. I was open to do things with her that I never did with other people. She was open to do things with me that she never done with other people. So it was a different thing for the both of us, and we felt like we were in love, because at the time we did love each other, but she didn't love me how I loved her. And let me tell you why. She told me when we first started talking that she was admiring me and watching me for a whole month before she decided that she wanted to even speak to me. And mind you, guys, I'm in high school. I'm flattered that people admire me and stuff, because people never said things like that to me. I always had a feeling that people liked me or looked up to me, or it was just that energy that I carried. I always had a feeling that people wanted to look Kiara Spice or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Not to be cocky, but that's just that was the feeling. I'm all about energy. So that was the energy in the room. That's exactly what I was feeling. So yeah. So 6 months into the relationship, that's when stuff started to really turn. So for those women out there, that's about to listen to this, women or men. Ooh. Sorry, you guys. Women or men out there. I had a yeast infection, you guys. You can get it from laced underwear. You can get it from changing soaps. You can get it from different sex partners and stuff of that nature. And I never had a yeast infection before, so I didn't know, but I like to go to the clinic regularly, because that's what you're supposed to do as a woman, as a human being, period. Go to the clinic and get tested to see what's wrong with you, because I know my body, okay? So I know when something's off track, something's wrong, something's not right. So whoever out there that have bad hygiene and walk around like you cool, like, that's not cool at all. Like, you don't have respect for yourself or anybody that's around you, that you want people to smell that stench of your odor that is different, that's out of this world. You know what I'm saying? That's not cool. But yes, I had a yeast infection. Now, mind you, I was 2 years older than my girlfriend, and I knew that she was gonna look at it as a different thing. She was gonna blow it out of a proportion. I'm 17, she's 16 or 15 going on 16, one of those. So I knew she was gonna blow it out of proportion, thinking that I had an STD and I had medication for it and treating it. I was gonna treat it before I told her about it, because I just didn't want her to be all up in my business like that anyways, because it really didn't even have anything to do with her, under my understanding. I'm thinking it's the soap. I gotta use white soap. I can't use, scented soap and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, boom. Her sister found the pills in my book bag, mind you. Didn't even notice she snuck in my shit. And then all of a sudden, she smoked a cigarette and upset and asking me, is it something that I need to tell her? And I told her. She's like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? It's an STD, it's STD. And I'm like, no, it's not an STD. It's a yeast infection. And yeast infections can happen through anything, honestly. That is normal. That don't mean you dirty, that you get a yeast infection. That don't mean you don't clean yourself correctly. That don't mean none of that. You could have been swimming in a fucking pool and the chlorine went up your coochie and it was bacteria from somebody else in the fucking pool because they didn't wash their damn ass before they got in the damn pool. That's where it could have came from type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I knew she was going to take it like that. So that's why I wanted to keep it to myself until I was ready to speak to her about it, because that was embarrassing to me. You know what I'm saying? That was embarrassing to me, even though I didn't do anything wrong, and that was normal. But she made me feel that way. That's the manipulating side of her. She made me feel like I was disgusting. I was trash. I was out here fucking with anybody. She was like, where you get it from? You had to get it from a nigga because you told me you come from sex partners. I was just telling her that was what the doctor told me. The professional told me. So that's what I was telling her. So she just instantly looked at it like I was cheating on her. And then she told her mom, and then her mom told her that I couldn't be at her house for a week while she go to the hospital and get tested. It was a lot of mind games going on in that relationship, and it made me insane, you guys. I'm so happy that I got through it. And yes, I think I'm going to make this in like a part, because this is a deep, long story that you guys need to know, because shit like this happens all the time in relationships, and people don't have the balls or even the heart or the courage to open up and say what they've been through and how it hurt them and how it affected them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm one of those people that I'm confident in myself, and I know who I am, and I don't care what other people feel about my truth, because everybody got their own truth, and everybody got things that happened to them that was embarrassing. Like, just face it. You're going to go through embarrassment in life. So cut it with the I'm this and I'm so high and mighty, and yeah, that's old shit that I've been through, but I'm up now. No, always be humble, because you'll never know. All the stuff that you done got could get swept clean from up under your feet, just like this, you guys. Remember that. I'm just going in, you guys, about this doggone relationship. But for real though, like, I'm speaking real facts to you guys too. I want you guys to learn from the things that I'm saying. Yes, I want y'all to laugh, but I also want y'all to really learn that I don't want y'all to be hurt. I don't want y'all to go through the things that I went through. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody is strong, and not everybody can take so much stuff that's being thrown to them back to back to back like that. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't nothing but God trying to make you the strong soldier that He know you are. Just understand that. So when you go through things and you feel like, damn, I'm the only, it might seem like you're the only person that's dealing with that, but it's millions of people in the world that's dealing with the same stuff as you, or even worse. So remember that in the back of your mind when you're dealing with struggles and pain, you guys. So yes, this relationship was just insane. So when that incident came about, it was just, that was when everything started to really get weird. That was when her mom really didn't like me, really didn't trust me. I was banned from her house, and I didn't even do anything. Literally, I always spoke to her mom, always been respectful, but her mom banned me from the house. And as us being teenagers, her mom was never home, so of course she was gonna sneak me in her house. Of course. We were teenagers at the time, and it wasn't my idea like, oh, since your mama not here. No, it was always, if it was our house that we were doing something at, we wanted to make sure that it was our idea first, instead of saying, oh, well, if it wasn't for you. No, it was her idea to sneak me in her house. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is where I started to get scarred at. It was a rumor that had happened in the school that was saying that we were having sex in the bathroom, that homecoming had got canceled early because we were having sex in the bathroom. It was so many rumors going on in the school about us. Sorry you guys, I'm back. But like I was saying, it was rumors going around the school that she had AIDS, you guys. When I tell you, you talking about fear, talking about depression, talking about anxiety, just all of that going on with me, it was just too much. It was too much. First of all, with the whole AIDS thing, it all started because of the doggone pills. The little pill bottle that her sister found in my purse of a damn yeast infection, you guys. She was so jealous of me. She knew that I had a good she knew I had a good reputation in school, like good grades. I was in all the extracurricular activities. I was always in the performances. I was in choir. So I was happy and bubbly. Everybody in school knew me, popular, you know. Everybody loved me. And she wanted to wreck everything about me, you guys. She was so jealous of me to the point where she was like, I'm finna date her. Finna get her to fall in love with me, and I'm finna just manipulate her. I'm finna fuck her up to the point where she ain't gonna be happy no more. Like, it's so funny when people try to mess up the happiness that God planted inside me before I was born. You guys, you can't do it. So, like, I don't care if I go through the most pain, the most traumatic pain in my entire life. I'm gonna make sure that God got me. I'm gonna make sure that I pray through this situation. I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna get back to who I was in the beginning. Like, I don't care if it kills me. I'm gonna get back to who I was. You know what I'm saying? You really have to feel that from me, because people been trying their hardest most of my life, and I know people saying that like, girl, you ain't nothing but 21, but for real, finna be 22 this year, you guys. You know, like, but no, for real though, people been trying to figure out how to get inside my head the best way they can, because they just don't understand where all this happiness coming from, and this word is so crazy. Like, they just not understand. They just not believing it. They like, she faking, y'all. Like, that's that social media shit. Like, no. If you know me personally, you know that I've been happy my whole life. Anybody I went to school with, family members, people that I've known, all of that. So just cut it, you guys. Just find yourself, and you wouldn't have to worry about why I'm so happy all the time. But anyways, back to that. Yeah, she was going around telling people that she had AIDS and shit. And I'm just sitting here like, who the fuck jokes about some shit like that? I was going to the counselor, and I was going to the guidance counselor at school. We had a psychiatrist at our school. I was going to what was her name, Miss Brandy? I was going to her every Thursday. It was just that bad. It got so bad that Miss Brandy even told me to just leave the damn relationship alone. And psychiatrists is not supposed to tell you that. They were like, how you feel about that? Oh, whatever decision that you want to make, that's how they talk. They don't give you none of their personal answers. That's how you know that I really needed help in that situation. Like, it don't matter what I was going through. Everybody saw it. Everybody was like, Kiara, you all right? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. They're like, you're not the same. Like, energy is not here. Like, you're not. Are you all right? I'm like, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. You know, and one day I cried in the lunchroom, broke down. And my play brother, God bless his soul, Christian, he passed away. He walked me to class, and he was holding me and hugging me when I was crying. And he was just like, Kiara, just leave that person alone. You ain't got to deal with that pain. You ain't got to go through that shit. You know what I'm saying? And through all the joning and arguments and all the stuff that we've been through, he still was there for me. Oh my God, you guys. He was still there for me through that. You know what I'm saying? So I just love him for that. Fat Boy Gang for life. I was the only girl on Fat Boy Gang. But yeah, so yeah, the shit was crazy, you guys. Her mama said it. It was coming up too many times, you guys. I was going to get tested back to back to back, you guys. I was having anxiety attacks every time I was smoking weed, thinking about, because the devil in my ear like, you got AIDS, you got AIDS, you got AIDS. I was just freaking the fuck out, you guys. Like, freaking. Y'all not understanding. Like, It was so bad. I'm waking up in the middle of the night, just like, oh my goodness, mama, I think I got this. Like, it was so tragic. And it was so sad to go through some stuff like that alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mom like, girl, ain't nothing wrong with you. You ain't got no damn, if you would have had the shit, they would have said it at your last doctor's appointment when you had the anxiety attack. Literally every couple of weeks, it'll pop up in my head like, you need to go get tested because you can never be too sure. I promise you guys, I was so frightened for my life. I really was. It was just that bad. Like, it didn't matter. Like, I only felt good for a period of time when I got those results. I only felt good for a couple of weeks before I had that thought run in my head over and over again. Now, you guys, I'm a stoner. I've been smoking since I was 14, and at 17 years old, starting to have anxiety attacks. Now, mind you, guys, I was smoking gas at that time. Yes, I was smoking gas. I was smoking Reggie and shit when I was 14, 15 and stuff. When I turned 16, 17, that's when I went over to the gas, okay? So, yes, I was still a newbie to the shit, but when you're around people that just have a terrible energy, you're gonna have an anxiety attack smoking weed. I don't care who you are or how long you've been smoking for. If you just that type of person that thinks a lot and all that other stuff, yeah, you'll have an anxiety attack if you're around the wrong energy. Like, nothing could have even happened that day. It's just the people, the thoughts that are in their head and the way they are as a person, their energy that's around you, it affects you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If you know, if that person is a bad person, yeah, you'll know. Back to what I was saying, her mom even said that shit to me, and I was fried as hell, you guys. I was sitting on her porch. No, I was sitting on the curb by her house, and her mom came outside and was like, I told you, I'm telling you this from my mouth. You are banned from my house. You are not to come on our street again. And I'm fried, so mind you, I didn't want to argue with her mom or curse at her mom and disrespect her mom because I was in love with her. Anybody in a relationship, anybody that you're in a relationship in, and if you think you could disrespect their peoples and get away with it, you're sadly mistaken. Just because they didn't do something right then and there, that don't mean that they ain't got your ass when you sleep. Like, that mom thing is a no-go. I don't care how much a person is in love with you, even if they do defend you before their parent. If you hit that button and you did it hard, best believe they coming after you. They ain't forgot that, especially if the relationship don't work out. So remember that, you guys. Don't be thinking just because, unless they peoples really don't mess with them for real, and they don't deal with them whatsoever at all, and they have they feeling about they peoples, don't try it. Because everybody have they feeling about their family members that could be negative and don't like them because of it or whatever the case may be, but that don't mean they don't love them. That don't mean they won't fight for them or kill for them. Remember that. But yes, you guys, so I wrote down some things. I wrote down things that I dealt with in that relationship because I didn't want to go all the way in, but I did want to say this piece before I was, you know, go into everything else. Her mom, I was fried as hell. We smoked like 2-3 blunts. I told her to go in the house and put my phone on the charger or take it off. I'm not sure. And her mom pulled up and she walked up to me. And of course, I'm sitting on the curb and shit. She walked up to me. She like, well, I'm telling you this face to face, that you are not to come to my house anymore, you know? And she was like, and what is it? AIDS? And just gonna say it like that. And I was fried. So I'm just sitting here chilling on chill mode and hearing fucking AIDS. And this is like the second or third time I'm hearing this shit. And then your mama saying it. So obviously this shit is fucking true. You know what I'm saying? She was fucking me up saying shit like, do I look sick to you? Do I look sick? Because she was losing weight and everything. It was just fucking me up, you guys. Inside, I wanted to just lose it. Because Who wouldn't lose it if you've been sexually active with somebody for a while and AIDS is just getting thrown around like the ABCs? Like getting thrown around like this is just a cheeseburger. Like it's just a regular lifestyle. Motherfuckers got AIDS. Everybody got AIDS in this bitch. Are you serious? Like, but you guys, I had nightmares. I had dreams where she tried to kill me. Like she tried to shoot me. I had dreams where we were just falling into this black hole, black tunnel. It was just bizarre. Like, and I was thinking, like, if I continue this relationship, then I'm going to hell. That's what I was thinking, because all bad shit is happening to me that could really happen in real life in my dreams. Like having nightmares. I already had sleep paralysis a little bit, but it got worse when I was in that relationship, you guys. It got worse. I'm talking about my niece. She used to wake me up every morning, run up in the room and wake me up as soon as she get up hella early. But the days where I had that paralysis, she was not messing with me, not worried about me. And you guys, for those of you that don't know what sleep paralysis is basically when your mind, when your brain and mind and stuff wakes up before your actual physical body does. And it's very scary because it makes you feel like you're dying or something. Like it make you feel like it's an out-of-body experience. And it gives you so much fear because it's like you don't know if this is your last moment of being alive. That's what it feels. It feels like you can't do a damn thing, can't even turn your damn head if you really wanted to. It's just whatever sleeping position that you're in, regardless if your face is in the fucking bed, you just gonna be stuck in that shit until it decide it wants to release you. And I was good with dealing with mine. I would just sit in it and just try to act like I'm going back to sleep, and then I'll wake up in like 5 minutes. It's very scary, you guys. Wouldn't wish that on anybody to go through. Haven't been through sleep paralysis since I stopped talking to her, dealing with her whatsoever. I always looked over my shoulder, you guys. And the reason why I looked over my shoulder, because I already felt like I was going through a bad path or going through some darkness. It just felt negative, that whole relationship when I was in it. It just didn't feel like that was where I was supposed to be. I feel like that was God telling me that he didn't want me to be with a woman. And he meant that shit. Because when I tell you that was the worst experience that I ever been with in a female relationship, you guys, I'm not doing it ever again. That was the lesson that I learned. I'm just going to continue and be with men. But, you know, I like girls, you know what I'm saying? You're cute, we can chill, talk, but as far as like being in an actual serious relationship with a commitment, no, hell no. My mind was literally on stuck, you guys. It was almost like I didn't have a fucking brain. That's exactly how it felt. It felt like I had mind control to the maximum, because I just did not feel like me. Didn't feel like Kiara at all, you guys. It was just terrible. I feel like I was losing myself so much. I was super insecure. I'm talking about, we go to the same school, ride the same bus, stay on the same part of town. So you talking about, if I feel like she was cheating, I'm running out of my damn classroom. Motherfuckers used to come up to me and be like, Kiara, so-and-so is in the bathroom kissing a girl, and I'd be in the basement running all the way up to the 3rd floor in like 2-3 minutes, you guys. 2 minutes tops. Like, who the fuck you fucking with? Going to her classroom, peeking in, seeing she actually working, seeing that she actually doing something productive with her life. Like, I remember I decided to go to her lunch time, because she had second lunch, I had first lunch. So I had to go to her damn lunch, and she got a white bitch sitting on her motherfucking lap. Sorry that I said white bitch, but that's just what it is when you're a black woman and your partner try to cheat on you with a Caucasian. It's just like, you don't see all this over here, all this melanin. You know what I'm saying? You don't see all this melanin. This melanin is just not enough. You want unseasoned chicken. Huh, okay. Yeah. But yes, motherfuckers sitting on her damn lap and shit. It was just insane. Like, she gave me her Facebook password on numerous occasions, and she texted her first love, texting all her damn exes, and I got the password. Like, cheating on me in front of my face and behind my back, you guys. It was just terrible. Embarrassing me in public. Literally, we was at the bus stop, and she started to talk about the yeast infection thing right in front of those people. I didn't know who those people were, and she was just making me feel bad as fuck, you guys. Bad as fuck on Grand. If y'all from the South Side, y'all know what the fuck that is. On Grand, where the 70 and the 73 come. Like, stop it. Hella people go there all the time. You don't know who those people knew that knew us or knew the people that didn't like me. I was just thinking like, damn, I ain't had nothing to say. And I was looking so sad, and it was so bad. We weren't even in school no more, you guys. I think it was the summertime, and our guidance counselor, the guidance counselor that I always talk to, pulled up in the damn Save-A-Lot or Aldi, whatever that is over there, or whatever it was over there, pulled up and straight walked over to the side and was like, how you guys doing? How you been? Because she saw that I was looking sad, and she was just going in on my ass. Like, yes, it was bad. It got to the point we physically had fought, and I had a panic attack when we fought. It was just too much. It was too much, you guys. Too much to even put on a YouTube video. We smoke weed all the time, and I noticed that's when she wanted to turn on the manipulation game. That's when she wanted to act like this different person. That's when she wanted to treat me like trash for no reason. And I'm trying to figure out, what the hell is your problem? We just chilling. That was when the real demon came out, you guys, when we smoked. Because when I smoke, I like to chill, I like to relax. It just depends on the weed, because I like to be a deep talker, talk about conspiracy theories and shit 1 minute when I'm fried, and next minute I just want to listen to music and chill, and the next minute I just want to sit there and stare in blank space and just not think about life. And she always wanted to get me when I wasn't thinking about life, when I wasn't thinking about shit. So I'd be sitting there on hush mode while she just telling me what kind of person that she think I am. Saying that I'm not shit and I'm not this and I'm not that. But bitch, last time I checked, everything that I do, you want to do. I love to sing, and now all of a sudden you want to be a singer. I wanted to move to California since I was a kid, like since I was a little kid, and now all of a sudden you want to move to Cali. Like, stop it. She wanted to figure out who I was from the nooks and the crannies and try to make her own 2.0 self. And that's the thing. You can't be like somebody else, honey, because it's gonna show that that's not you at the end of the day. Kiara has never tried to be like somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's so natural. It comes natural to be who I am, because I always been who I am. Like, stop it. She really was so jealous of me that she wanted to fight me and make me ugly. She wanted to make me so damn insecure to the point where I feel like I wasn't worth it. But it's just like, I look in the mirror every day. So many people compliment me every day. I know how to dress. I know how my mind's set up. Like, I know who I am as an individual. So I don't understand how you thought that you could try to mess me up on that. I worked so hard trying to be who I am today. So you think I'm gonna let some funky person, somebody that I was so called in love with, try to mess that up? If you broke something on me, best believe that I'm gonna rebuild it that better and better and better and better and better and better, to the point where motherfuckers just gonna be like, this bitch, my life won't be happy until she die. And that's just gonna be that. I'm sorry. I am who I am, and nobody can change that. That's just what it is. Sorry to get that deep on you guys, but that was just the truth. And I feel like it was a never-ending nightmare. Like, have y'all ever seen Nightmare on Elm Street and Freddy versus Jason? Like, when you first synced it, not now. And you be like, that shit. No, when you first synced it, when it first came out, this shit was scary as hell. Like I was saying, she embarrassed me in public and behind closed doors, you guys. It was really, really terrible. Didn't care about me at all. Like, it was just that bad. She just wanted to figure out why everybody loved me so much. She wanted to figure out why I do the things that I do, why I am who I am, just so she could make her own low budget version of it. And I was just like, that's crazy, that's silly, like that's evil. I don't know what the hell she done did to me. She could have, it's like literally, I feel like she put a spell on me, you guys. That's just what it felt. And I say all of that to say, you guys, take your time when it comes to relationships or just getting to know somebody, period. Talk to them for a year or two before you decide that you want to have sex, before you decide you want to even do anything with them on any level, relationship, all of that, spiritual, anything. Like, speaking of spiritual, she made me feel like I was worshiping the devil and shit, and I know for a fact that Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior. That's how bad it was. She made me feel that on the inside of me, and I know who I am. You know what I'm saying? That's how bad it was. Narcissist at its finest. And I feel like her whole family was in on this shit. They tried to say that I laced her weed and made her crazy. That's why she was in a crazy mental hospital, because of me, because she was obsessed with me. And it was just like, no, she just had real life mental issues that she didn't even know she had, or y'all didn't even care to know that she had. But I hope you guys liked the video. I say this to say, people aren't what they say that they are. You have to be cautious. Regardless if you say you love them, they say that they love you. I don't care how much money that person spent on you. I don't care what all the stuff that they said they did for you, because that's what people love to say, what they done did for you. But you don't never want to talk about all the fuck shit you did to me. You know what I'm saying? You always want to talk about that shit. Don't smooth over. They don't smooth over compared to all the fuck shit that you did, because that's how you really felt. That's how you really felt about me. You know what I'm saying? But all I gotta say is, you guys, stay blessed, stay humble, stay healthy, stay safe. Love yourself first. Because if you don't love yourself, you guys, you're gonna be in some shit like that. And you guys, I would never want my worst enemy, because I don't even have enemies, people that don't like me, people that don't like me to the core. I wouldn't even want to see them be in some shit like that. That was just too toxic. I don't care what nobody say. That, like, ain't nothing topping that pain. I don't care what heartbreak I have after that. Like, ain't nothing topping that. Like, when you start messing with my spiritual mental, when you start messing with, it was soul shaking being in that relationship, thinking that you got STDs every other second. Like, it was just really messing with me, you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Comment down below your stories that you've been through, your pain, your past, your toxic relationship. Was that the most toxic relationship you ever heard about? Let me know. Yes, like, oh, I don't even know if I want to talk about us fighting. That just might be another little quick little story time. But yeah, I end up cutting myself on my wrist 17 times, you guys. Of course, it's gone because my skin just heals beautifully. But yeah, it was just that bad, that toxic. And I didn't cut myself because I didn't love myself. I cut myself because I feel like it was nothing else that I could do to get through this person, to show this person that I loved them. It was just like nothing I could do. Like, it just made me feel like I was trapped. I was just like, fuck it, this what you want? You want me to do this crazy shit with you, get crazy with you, what you want me to do? Like, it was just that bad. I'm talking about grabbing steering wheels while you driving and shit. Just craziness, you guys. But that was my truth. And I'm just too pretty to go through stuff like that, but I do. You know, the most gorgeous people go through things. I'm just talking. Everybody's beautiful in their own natural way once they realize it. And I love you guys.